Story time! You don't know what a story time is? Well, these are the type of videos that appear only once a year. I did not plan on making this video so early on my YouTube channel because I'm still not used on commentating and actually talking to people on the internet. How many commentaries have I done? What? 3? Why am I doing this to myself? Why am I making things hard for myself? Why? Well, if I don't talk about this, I'd be missing out on a gold mine. This just transpired like 3 days ago and I'm still feeling its effects. I have to make this video. I have to. Well, one more thing to note is that I've edited this video just like Technoblade's Wizard Hitler video. What? You don't know what Wizard Hitler is? What are you doing with your lives? Go watch Wizard Hitler. Go to the description down below. Click the first link. And while you're down in the description, be sure to like and subscribe. Wow, I am so good at YouTubing. Welcome guys to another Skywars commentary. What? Of course this is a live commentary. What do you mean? Okay, let me explain. I am just so severely sleep deprived that if I did a live commentary, it would sound like corpse husband having a family outing. I only had like 3 hours of sleep. Granted, this took place like 3 days ago, but I'm still affected. I mean, who cares about having a sleep schedule? Sleep is only for those who actually goes outside. Anyways, here's the story. It was 9:30, I was about to go to sleep. I finished doing some YouTubing and actually destroying Skywars players. Yes, it was all off cam. You could never see me good in recording. I finished doing some YouTubing. That is also a thing I do. Now it's 10 p.m. I'm about to go to bed. And 10 p.m. I actually go to sleep at 10 p.m. That's my sacred time. I always only go to sleep at 10 p.m. I never go past that point. But at 10 p.m. people came barging in. They came barging in FBI style. Shattered window, glass everywhere. Door broken down, the roof has collapsed. Okay, maybe that's just over dramatized, but you get my point. And it's just as if I just watched my sleep schedule flashed before my eyes. No, it was not the FBI. No, it was not the IRS failing to collect my taxes as I do tax evasion on a daily basis. It was even worse. Family relatives. I was not informed that they would be here this late. My parents knew. I didn't. Family relatives. You know, when family relatives visit your home, the first thing they try to do is talk to you. But no, I do not want that. I do not socialize at 10 p.m., especially at my bedtime. Why? It's my bedtime. Okay, I locked myself in the room because I avoid socializing like the plague. Went to bed, good night. Except no, they were clawing on my door. I thought this was a zombie apocalypse to get me to practice being a normal human being instead of actually playing Minecraft for 10 hours a day. The door lock was not enough. I had to drag my bed, barricaded the door. Socializing IRL? No, I talked to block people. Eventually, they just stopped. Their willpower just eroded and they just didn't want anything to do with me. Actually, they just forgot I existed, thankfully. They were chatting really loud. I was about to go to sleep, but now it was like 10:20 or something like that. They were chatting really loud. I could not sleep. I could not sleep without my brain telling me to eavesdrop on every conversation. I even tried sleeping on the floor right around my bed, which made it slightly less louder, and yes, I was still very sane at the time. As I looked at the time, my sleep schedule just keeps gradually getting worse. My sleep schedule is just leaving my body second by second as an hour passes, now just 11 p.m. And they're still talking. They're still chatting. It's 11 p.m. Let me sleep. I need my sleep. Now it's just 12 a.m. at midnight. Still chatting, but after some time they had stopped. Yes, family relatives defeated, but at what cost? My sleep schedule is in shambles. I think this was their plan all along, just to erode my sleep schedule. Family relatives just visiting at 10 p.m. was not very ideal. Well, they had a very good reason for dropping by at 10 p.m. They live very far away, like very, very far away. It's like a 10-hour drive or something. I don't know. Probably more than that. It takes a very long time to get from there to here. They live very far away. That's why they arrived at 10 p.m. But you know, there's something more important than family to me, and that's my sleep schedule. I had a sigh of relief as I lay down on the floor, ready to sleep. Stopped looking at the time, put my phone down, and ready to just die on the floor. My body just does not want to sleep. I don't know why my body felt so sleepy at 10 p.m. My body's like, you know what? Why not just stay the entire night? You seem to miss the 10 p.m. sacred time. You must have something very important to do. That's why you're staying awake after 10 p.m. I could not sleep after that. Somewhere between 12 to 1 a.m. I finally slept. Just woke up several times between 3 to 4 a.m. My body did not want to sleep after 5 a.m. My body was like, I thought you wake up at 4:30 a.m. all the time. Why are you sleeping? Not on my watch. Yes, my sleep schedule was that corrupt, but I was working on it before this transpired. Now it's in shambles again. I planned to make a live commentary in the same day with only like 4 hours of sleep. I had failed. I sounded like Morgan Freeman had just woken up from a 10-year hibernation pod. You do not want to hear that. It's severe. My body could just snap in half. My immune system would pick up any bacteria and that would give me a reason to have a heart attack at any moment. Family relatives left the next day after sleeping at our house. That's a sigh of relief. Not having to talk to people. Giving my sleep schedule a chance to recover. Yes. After a day or two, they were back, prepared to cripple my slowly declining sleep schedule once and for all, and they came prepared. They brought a bat with them. They brought a bat to beat my sleep schedule's knees to the ground. That day, I slept at 12:30 and woke up at 4:30. At 6 a.m., they left, went to go back home, and they even left the mangled corpse of my sleep schedule right in front of my bedroom door. I am going to die at the age of 25. This is not healthy. They have succeeded. My sleep schedule is now just paralyzed and can no longer physically and psychologically recover from the trauma. My dreams of ever achieving an 8-hour sleep schedule forever ruined. I am making this video with only 5 hours of sleep. Why am I doing this? Why am I doing this to myself? So anyways, even after this, my body just no longer wants to sleep at 10 p.m. most of the time. My body was like, hey, you seem to really enjoy sleeping at 12:30 a.m. at midnight. You know what? You can do that. I'll just have to adapt. Trust me, this is how my body works. I missed some parts of the tutorial on how to be human. As my sleep schedule can no longer recover, I always like to have an impression that stories have a main conclusion. The hero saves the princess. So did I finally have my dream of having 8 hours of sleep? No. Of course not. Life does not allow that. It's like Hypixel. If Hypixel detects you're having fun, boom, denied. You're now glitched in the block. The entire map is now just filled with half slabs. So the moral of the story is, socializing is only reserved for people who take part in society, and sleep is only for people who actually have a life to live.